Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 13 of Direwolf20's FTB Retro Series. I am getting ready to rearrange this stuff as we said we would be doing. So there's some things and some stuff that I need to do to get this really kind of cruising. I guess what I'll do is start off by relocating all this stuff that I've got. So basically, I want to have this area designated for the engines. And over here, we can do the fermenters. Now, I do need to access all four sides of the fermenters because I need to access items going in, I need to access power, I need to access water going in, and I need to access biogas coming out. Now, I think I get access to an oil bucket later on, so maybe we'll switch to an oil-based energy system for MJ at that point. But for now, I think we're cool. So let's do this. Let's fly over. And I'm going to convert this to glass. And I'm going to craft this into a tank. Just so that hopefully I have somewhere for all this biogas that I've got over here to go. Whoosh. I am going to need more tanks. We've got a lot of biogas to clear out, in case you guys have noticed. Let's do like that. And then... Cool. And we'll do like this many. Good deal. And just to kind of wrap this point up, I'm going to take all the wheat out of these guys so that they stop making more, because we don't need that. Okay. I should probably have a chest over here too. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all the wheat and everything that I'm working towards, all the temporary stuff that I'm going to put is right in there. That should work. So, I don't know. Hopefully this many is enough. And that should wind up draining all the biogas that's in here. Nice. Just trying not to be wasteful, you know what I mean? Cool. Goodbye, biogas. Go on, the last little drops can flow. Man, look at that. It bounces all over the place. I forgot how things worked back in the day. Should probably have like an iron pipe here, to be honest with you. That would probably make things a little bit more efficient. I'm not going to cry over that super small amount of biogas, by the way. Caught it! Nice. Okay. And then what we're probably going to want to do is hang on to the compost that we've got. Now, technically, I'm pretty sure the pump can run off of 4 redstone engines rather than getting powered from the system here, but I kind of like letting the system power it. So we'll do what we're doing. Do I have buckets? I can go get some buckets, I'm sure. Meanwhile, I would also really love it if, let's see, a couple buckets of water ought to do. I'll do 3. If I could get a piece of red matter this episode, it would be awesome. So we've got about a dozen diamonds in there. That thing will run maybe by the end of the episode? I don't know. No idea. We'll find out. Cool. We're definitely going to be rearranging lots of stuff here today, in case you guys didn't pick up on that. I should make a magnet at some point. that would probably be a really good investment to have. There's magnet items in equivalent exchange, right? I don't remember what it's called. Pretty sure it's a ring. Ring of Ignition, Zero Ring, Ring of Arcana. Isn't it the Black Hole Band? I think that's it. Yes, Black Hole Band. Alright, 2 Dark Matter. Not the end of the world. I could totally make that. This looks good. Okay, so now that that's in place, let's make sure that we're not going to lose our fermenters. I'll probably want a few more of those. See, this is definitely going to be better. Alright, so for now, we'll go with the 3 that I have, and then we'll craft a few more in a minute. So what I'm thinking is, so let's do this. Let's do items into the top. So the supplier pipes can go in the top here. Okay. We'll have enough light here to make everybody happy. Power can go in the back. Water can go underneath. Okay. That will be by way of this. So I'm thinking we'll just put the pump like down here, maybe? You know what I could do? I can just put the pump right here. Boom, now it's got power. Look at that. Sweet. So this is what I'm going to want the water to flow into. So, yeah, we'll do this. I might need more cobble. Big surprise. That'll be my water reserve. I'm going to make sure to light it up real well too so that we don't get any ice forming. And we probably don't want monsters down there either. That should be fine. Though I probably would want you to be centered a little bit more, wouldn't I? So what we'll do is we'll bump this out. Does this work? I think so. I totally derped that up too. It's alright. I'm a professional. He said seriously. Cool. So that'll be the water reserves. 1, 2, 3. Remember not to take your flight ring off your hotbar. That's a mistake I've made more than once. Luckily not in this world. Well, actually, yeah. In this world, yes. I have made it. But not while over the void. So if I do this, you should be cool, right? You should be getting power. And you should start pumping water up. And that would be nice. So, water go. Alright, I see things happening. I see water happening. I see this stuff filling. Perfect. Cool. The other thing that we'll set up here then is these guys. So I'm going to configure each of these to keep half a stack of wheat. And let's say 8 compost. Okay, so half a stack and 8 compost. Half a stack and 8 compost. And then we'll have our provider pipe. Oh, I'm going to put you here for now, because that's eventually going to be another fertilizer. And then this can be the chest right here. That has the provider on it. Cool. And then if I put all these guys in here, everybody should start doing what they're supposed to do. And when all's said and done, we should have 32 and 8, 32 and 8, 32 and 8. Neat. And because these guys don't have an EMC value, the compost, they won't get chewed up and turned into wheat. Oh, right, and we want to configure you. Oops, not that. And one of these days I'll remember it's not shift left click, but shift right click. Leave first stack. Cool. 32. Go ahead, you can run now. You can continue doing what you were doing. Go ahead. Behave. Oh, there it goes. Alright, fixed now. So behave. It'll start running. Probably in a second. That should be cool. Give it a sec. There it goes. Turns out I had to break and replace the supplier pipe, and now it's happy. So I had to reconfigure that. But that should be cool, right? So manually put compost in for now. You should behave with the first slot thing. So if I pull this out, you should start. Yeah, it ignores first slot again. Beautiful. Cool. So that's cool, right? And we can just add fermenters as needed. Should be straightforward. Now I just need to hook this up to actual power. So that should be very easy. Just run it up here. And now we are boogieing. Cool. So the only thing we need left is to export it. So that will be you, and you with waterproof piping. And what I'm thinking this could do, can you go underneath? I'm going to go ahead and say you probably can't. Unless I made these guys like stone waterproofings. So I could do stone and cobblestone. It should be slow enough that that won't hurt. Because that would be nice and compact, right? Because cobblestone and stone do not have a problem with each other. Cool. So let's try that. Boom. And boom. So these guys should not connect. And I'm like racking my brain trying to remember if there was some other way to prevent things from connecting back in this version, but I can't seem to remember. So I could put like the stone here, and mortar should have no problem filling. It'll be a little bit slow, but it should be fast enough, would be my thought. And then cobblestone can go here. Maybe right over to these guys. That might be cool, right? I think that should work. The only annoying part is the redstone engines that I need to do. Because I do need to put redstone engines somewhere. See, I was trying to prevent like bumping out one more, and I don't think there's autarkic gates that can act as an engine. I think the only gates I have are these dudes, right? I don't think there's any way to... I can make it do a redstone signal to activate the engine, right? Like we can say liquid in tank, redstone signal. That emits a redstone signal, but that doesn't help turn on. That doesn't pump liquid out, which is a bummer. All right, let me think about this for a minute, see if I can't find a way to do it. And if I can't, then what I'll wind up doing is just putting a redstone engine under it. I mean, I've got them. They're right there. I'm just trying to build it compact like. All right, I gave in. Here's what it looks like in the end. I mean, technically we could do something like this, so at least it looks kind of nice. So now all I gotta do is activate those levers and we should be cool. Levers, which don't go on the bottom of blocks in this version, do they? Nope, that's all right. So I can either do it with gates or with levers underneath. I don't even think there's redstone blocks in this. No, there isn't. Look at that. There's not even redstone blocks in this version of Minecraft. That's crazy to me. Let's turn like at least some of these into gates. So I could just have, so what are some conditions? Pipe empty. And I could just say as long as there's items in inventory or space in inventory, that should pretty much always be the case. Redstone signal, and that'll get the thing pumping, right? That should be nice looking. Cool. Should probably have these be iron pipes. I'm gonna stop you for a sec. If I made them iron pipes, that would be smarter, right? Is there like cactus that I can do something with here? Where's cactus hiding? Cactus has an EMC value of 8. Now I've got a lot of cactus. All right, gonna cook this up and, oh, you know what? No, I don't cook it in there. Derp. I have these things, induction furnaces. Nice. Should be enough. So I wanted to make iron gates. That's right. Well, not iron gates, but iron liquid transport pipes. So that basically we'll have 1, 2, 3 of these. This one will go this way, this one will go down, and this one will go this way. And in the meantime, you might know you're not even close to being done cooking. Okay, cool. So yeah, now that should force everything to go straight down. Perfect. All right, so we will come back in a minute. I want to make more biogas engines off camera. All right, guys, we're back. So basically what I did is I spent a little time off camera kind of designing around what I want to do here. So let me talk to you about what I did. So I came to the conclusion that I want to have kind of like this setup, right? So I moved this piping up to here. So we pump out. I had to turn this off so that I could drain all the biogas that was already in the pipes, so I didn't lose it all when I broke it. And I turned it back on, so it's running now. We're going to eventually have gates down here on the wooden pipes. Oh, hey, there's part of my problem. I'm like, why aren't things running a little bit faster? Oh, now I just learned. Cool. Derpy Dyer is a derp. I bet you guys didn't know that, but it's a fact. Oh, hang on. Oh, there we go. Okay, cool, cool, cool. So what I'm probably going to want to do is remove these. Is that good? That should be cool, right? Power should be flowing. And if I'm right, we should soon start seeing better than red lasers come out of here, I would think. Right? So eventually we're going to want gates on each of these guys. Do I have any number of gates that I could have right now? It would be awesome if I had some gates. It's really slow. I feel like I'm doing something sort of wrong here, but I'm not quite sure what it is. Because we've got a lot of biogas engines running. I'd like them all running, so I'm going to prioritize the ones in the middle, and eventually we'll remove some stuff, but you'll see. Sure, inventory empty, redstone signal. So you should be creating a redstone signal now. Cool. I mean, it's possible that my farms are eating it all up. You think they're eating up all that power? Or do you think it's my fermenters? Because I would have expected these to stop being red lights. Let's disconnect the farms. Close one. Oh. Alright, farms disconnected. So lots of power should be flowing into this guy. Now we're getting even like less power over here. That makes such little sense. Figure out what I'm doing wrong soon. Because look how many of these are running. These redstone engines, they are all going, right? This one's not running. But yeah, so these should be doing a good job. Give me a minute, I'm gonna kind of keep an eye on this and we'll be right back. So this is better-ish. Still kind of sort of trying to remember how you can prevent pipes from connecting in this version of Buildcraft. I'm thinking that like the loops we had was a bad thing, but I'm not 100% sure. Alright guys, I think I've come up with a better solution. I'll basically just keep them separated, which for now should work. I need a little bit more lava. I'll need 4 more lava buckets. That shouldn't be the end of the world. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll pop them in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to turn you off again. We'll let this all flow. So I can break these. Cool. And then we could always extend out in this direction, right? So that should be fine. So you guys are all running, you guys are all running. We'll basically want these two. You can run again, and you can run again. Cool. And then I'll just put this here. Well, I'll put it right here, just to connect these up. Cool. And that should be groovy. So we no longer need gates for this system over here, like I kind of needed before with the way I had things set up. So I can use these for, what did I say, items in inventory? Redstone signal. I did space in inventory, that's right. Because there'll pretty much always be space. Even when it's full, there's going to be space. So that should clear out the backlog of biogas. These guys should be making lots of power now. You're in the green zone, so that's pretty cool. I think the only thing I need to do at this point would be to add these connectors here. So I'm just avoiding power loops, because I don't remember if there's a good way to do that, short of just not allowing them to connect like they were. Cool. So now we should be in good shape. Look at that, blue lasers, nice. These might dip down to green again because I just reconnected my farms, but no biggie. That's pretty awesome, guys. Cool. So I just need to keep this thing stocked. Speaking of stocked, I think before we wrap up here, I want to see if I can get red matter. So I've got 30 diamonds. Not bad. Do I have enough diamonds for 2... Ha! I really don't. Really? That's hilarious to me. Close, So you guys thought the dark room was OP, but I hate to break it to you. It ain't that OP. Because it is taking a long time to make dark matter. We'll be speeding stuff up, though, soon. Don't worry. Let's see. What do we got over here? Can probably turn a bunch of this wood into EMC. Did I just completely run out of EMC? No way. Now we're cool. I mean, this should be worth a decent amount, right? It's a couple thousand a stack. You guys said my tree farm wasn't worth doing. Dark matter? Dark matter. Nice. So that should get me dark matter and 6 Aeternalis fuel, which I can craft to make my very first piece of red matter. Nice. Which I will teach to the table. 466,000 EMC. Nice. And then I'm going to upgrade this guy to a tier 3. Cool. So all I need, really, is... Pretty sure it's just this with red matter on top. Nice. 710,000 EMC. Learned. Pretty expensive, but totally cool. Alright. So now that we've got this guy, which is cool, pretty excited about that. That's lots and lots of EMC generation. That's pretty fast. Cool. All right, come back in a sec. So I just did a pretty good number on the amount of energy I've got here. Let's just do that. But I should still be able to get myself some diamonds. Because there's something else I want to make before we wrap up. Close along. Let's try not to fly over the void with such little stuff in your Klein Star Direwolf. We're getting there in terms of some pretty fast EMC generation. This stuff can all get converted, right? I know I have another chest over there too, but this will be good for now as a kickstart. You and you. Nice. Okay. So I want some obsidian, please. Because I want an antimatter relay. Cool. The reason I want an antimatter relay is because they interact pretty nicely. I already had some obsidian. That's cool. With collectors. Bing, learned. Sweet. Burn you up. Klein star it. Done. So what's cool is instead of doing this, I can probably just break you. Well, I don't know if I need to break you, but I'm breaking you because I can. One glowstone, please. Which, by the way, I'm going to burn you up. Cool. So I should be able to... And we're going to expand this later. But we should be getting more EMC here. Can I just charge you directly? Nice, I can. Cool. This guy, the relay here, should be able to store large amounts of EMC and get EMC from both blocks adjacent to him. And he adds a bonus modifier to it. So, like, you get more EMC from your collectors when they're touching relays. And the upgraded relays do better, like, modifier-wise. So it's kind of hard to see here because it doesn't really tell you what your EMC generation is, so you'll have to kind of take my word for it. But a Mark II, which is 213 EMC, I just need a dark matter and I'm good, which I, not too far off from. But long story short, and just trust me on this, having this guy like here is really pretty good. Now I think the plan will be to eventually have another here and maybe on top And eventually we'll probably have this up in the air and we'll make what's called a flower. I think it's the nickname that was given. But basically, is this all stored in here? I don't think so, right? No. That's funny that that's still sitting there. What if I just do this? Cool, it's going. See how quick it's going too? It's pretty awesome. Zoink. Awesome, yeah. So, and then this thing can charge. So that'll fill up the relay, and this will fill up the Klein star. So you can see, I already made like several thousand EMC from it just sitting here. As we add stuff, like more collectors to the relay, and as we upgrade the relay, we'll get better bonuses and modifiers and all that good stuff. So how are you? You're not quite at the dark matter level yet. Close, but no cigar. So I think what we'll do is wrap up the episode here and come back next time. We will, let's see, we've got a good power. Wow, did you like finish over here already? Hey, what's up, creeper, who decided that you're allowed to spawn? Who told you that? Because they were wrong. Maybe I should, now that I've got like unlimited items and whatnot, get away from having a stone sword. Would that be a smart move on my part? Or what? Ha. See a spider. Alright, just gonna have to figure out. I broke some torches earlier, and I'm sure that I completely derped and made darkness. Alright. Wrapping up point though, did you finish all your... Nice, dude. That was fast. Alright, very pleased that we have all this power going now. So you guys should be cool. I should be able to just... Yoink. Nice. There we go. Lots of wheat. I'll grab a few diamonds. This will be my wrapping up point. Grab a few diamonds over here, make more wheat for the farm. Cool. Alright guys, Ep13 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. We will come back next time with a bunch more cool stuff to do. Alright, for now though, take it easy, alright?